Thanks, Brian. I would just like to once and for all put to bed the accusations that have been thrown at the school committee over and over again for the last year about us going on a 15-minute spending spree and spending a $565,000 budget surplus. On March 23rd, 2011, at one of our school committee meetings, Dr. Colley discussed the 2011 budget review. He noted that we would be realizing savings in the SPED tuition line. These savings were realized by creating strong SPED programs and bringing students back into the district from our out-of-district placement. Some of our out-of-district students can cost upwards of $100,000, so it's not unusual to see large savings when you bring a special ed student back to the district. On April 27th, again during our 2011 budget review, Dr. Colley was tracking a savings of $200K in special ed, and that he notified us that he would continue to track it. Also in April, Dr. Colley and another school committee member attended the budget subcommittee, informing them, which is made up of two boards of selectmen, two school committee, and finance committee as well, so this is a town-wide committee. He informed them that because we were going to be seeing a savings in special ed as well as staffing, that we could drop our FY12 budget request by $72K and use the savings to pay for textbooks instead of including them in our FY12 budget. This was reported to our school committee at our May 11th meeting about his meeting at the finance, at the budget subcommittee. On June 8th, a list of district needs were presented to the school committee. These are needs that should be included in our budget, and we are not able to include them in our budget because we aren't funded properly. After discussion, it was agreed that there was too much to discuss and that we should have a special meeting dedicated solely to our budget request needs on June 15th at 4 p.m. On June 15th at 4 p.m., the school committee met to discuss our budget 2011 surplus. For 2.5 hours, we discussed in depth every single line item, one by one, that was presented to us 2 weeks prior, turning down several requests that we did not feel were necessary. We did not go on a 15-minute spending spree, and due diligence was done. $266K was used to purchase technology that we had to cut from our budget. $120K was used to purchase some maintenance items, sewer pumps, wells, whiteboards, a new truck to replace the 1977 truck that had been donated to the schools from the town that was beyond repair. $147K was used for textbooks. Students' history books were more than 30 years old, still listing the Soviet Union as a country, which we all know collapsed in 1991. These are not frivolous items. These are items that we put back into the classrooms, with the exceptions of those few maintenance items. We don't go on spending sprees, and we did realize a savings that I'm not ashamed to admit that we put back into our students and back into our classrooms where it should belong. Thank you.